I'm Holly Giraldi Flores, Business Development Manager of the Union Newspaper with Don Rogers,
Hello.
our publisher. Don has been here for 2 months.
All of 2 months.
All of 2 months. And I can hear Dave, and I'm certain that people can probably hear Dave as well. But we are going to talk about things as they're coming by us, and then they'll go by Dave after that.
And we'll hear him loud and clear, won't we?
I'm pretty sure Dave's going to have something maybe that resembles the start of a parade in terms of sometimes somebody sings the national anthem. Hard to say what'll happen this time.
And Holly, we have people standing and clapping. I guess we'll have to do the same, won't we?
As we should. Is that okay? Yep. Can we stand and clap? All right, here we go. As Dave Irons just said, Nevada City VFW Post 2655. The VFW does represent veterans of foreign war. Color Guard is members from Iraq, Afghanistan, Vietnam, and Desert Storm. And we will applaud as they go by. And you'll see that in just a few minutes on your screen. And they are followed by the Vietnam Vet of American Chapter 535, providing a spirit of camaraderie among a group of veterans who share a common heritage. They keep veterans informed of planned activities, legislative actions, and veterans benefit changes and opportunities. And they'll be coming right up on this big green thing, Don.
Wow, yeah.
What do you know about machinery? Anything at all?
I know nothing about machinery other than it's big and it works.
Yeah. And we do have a large contingent of Vietnam vets here in Nevada County, a number of them being represented
They're getting a big hand, too.
That is Chapter 535, Nevada County Vietnam Veterans of America. And they are followed by the Marine Corps League of Gold Country. The vets are stopped here in front of us, I believe, while we have the the national anthem will be sung just a moment.
Can't clap, though.
No clapping. Very disturbing to microphone people, for sure. Excellent, and an excellent way to kick off the 4th of July.
It is.
And they'll be moving along soon, and we'll be getting ready to see our Marine Corps League coming right up.
Well, it certainly is a poignant start to the parade, isn't it?
It is. It's been quite a weekend. I went to the Music of the Mountains Pops concert at Western Gateway Park last night.
Fun, yeah.
Very moving. Lots of veterans being honored, and with so much going on in the world today,
right.
It's a little scary. So really nice to honor those people that stand up and serve. We have a Navy candidate in the family right now in school, so it really brings it home.
Oh, I see. Sure, I'll bet. Yeah.
And in case you can't hear that, that is the Marine Corps League Gold Country Detachment 885. Also very big helpers with Toys for Tots each and every year. as is the nice people of Old Barn Storage.
I can see why they have you do this, Holly. You're very good.
Well, Don, as I'm introducing you to the county, as we said, you've been here for 2 months. I can't think of a better way to introduce you to all the who's who.
Oh boy, we'll be drowned out here.
Members of Francolino Post 130. That's our Veterans Hall on South Auburn Street in Grass Valley. They're helping veterans, active duty military in Nevada County with support from their auxiliary unit, the Legion Riders Chapter, and new Sons. One eardrum for the balance of the parade. That was the Legion Squadron.
That'll push the noise, won't it? Yeah.
Sons of the American Legion. Wow, that was sort of like being at a Van Halen concert in the 80s. Holy cow.
They didn't give us earplugs or warn us, did they?
Not at all. And it looks like coming up is the Blue Star Moms. I'm guessing.
I see a very proud dog up in the front of that.
There we go, a nice, sweet dog.
Yeah.
That's more of the auxiliary from the American Legion Post 130 coming through. And the All Veterans Honor Guard. The All Veterans Honor Guard will help with funerals of fallen veterans, no matter what.
It looks like they're about ready to give out some flags, too.
Indeed they are. And here come the Blue Star Moms. Blue Star Mothers American, their Sierra Nevada chapter number 12. They support a group of mothers, dads, grandparents who have been active military, retired military that are serving this country currently. We've got some U.S. Army.
We can wave, right?
By. We can wave.
Can't clap, but we can wave.
You know what I also realized? We can sit back down.
Oh, we can, yeah. We can. The song's over, isn't it?
we got caught up in the thrill of it.
We did, yeah. Yeah, they're moving quick, aren't they?
They are, and that's where you get that gap where this is where I start telling you all about the things that you may or may not know about Nevada City.
We do have a...
This is where that little, hey, now's a really good time to interview somebody.
That's right, yeah, if we only had someone to interview, right? Oh, you have me.
So as you're discovering Nevada City and Grass Valley, I know that you came here from Vail.
From Vail, right.
I don't know very much about Vail. I think of it as a big city, but is it a very small town like this is?
Yes, the Vail is actually, there's the town of Vail, which is, it's only about 5,000 people full-time residents, but it swells to 20 plus 30,000 during the height of winter during ski season, and then days like today there's 30,000 people there watching their parade.
Nice.
And so I'm very happy to be here as your color commentator, as opposed to being in the parade handing out special edition newspapers in Vail.
Oh, nice.
Now, another year we might be handing out papers here too, right?
Well, you are here to be innovative, are you not?
I guess. I don't know, yeah.
And it sounds like Don Rogers trying to monetize the parade. We'll
just
find
there we
out.
go. Thinking like a publisher, yeah.
Just like that.
I used to be a nice editor. Now I'm a publisher thinking of every nook and cranny to...
And you also do have background in this area. You got your start not so far from here.
That's true. This all started in Quincy. I was going to say Quincy, California, but we know where Quincy is here.
We do indeed.
I'm used to giving this talk in Vail.
Quincy, California.
Quincy, yeah, about 30 years ago is where we started newspaper life, marriage, and then being parents. And so the first time we were here, we brought our little son in a stroller and came through Nevada City in particular.
Well, you could do that now. It's Wags and Warriors. They have the little guys, and they bring their dogs along. They're a nonprofit organization providing rescued service dogs at no cost to veterans with physical and mental challenges.
Boy. Yes.
And I would say
that's
that
awesome. Yeah,
is really great.
We've had 8 dogs at a time in my household.
Well, I'm not sure that is normal.
No, it's not normal. It's
8 dogs seems like that becomes something else indeed.
And they were all dogs that were strays that we took over.
Nice rescue dogs, and of course they can be trained, and offer a great service to veterans.
That's right. Make you a better person, too.
Now, I don't know if they have
Maybe.
this in Vail, but right now, coming to you live in living color, living, breathing example of the good old USA, Uncle Sam himself.
Uncle Sam, yes.
Uncle Sam. Nicely done. And he's well behaved.
He is, yeah.
So far. And your first look coming up of the Ophir Prison Band, there are no words to describe Ophir Prison Band. You just sort of have to watch and see. They are an amazing display of musicianship, choreography, and they have an incredible skill set with the kazoo. That's
Not
all
a
I
bad
can tell
sense
you.
of humor either. Can already see that.
They've been a tradition here for many, many years. Every year I've seen the parade, they've been part of it.
It says they're with the Temperance Society. That seems odd, doesn't it?
It does indeed. I think they may have a little motivation that's not quite temperance. As the police go by, that's just a coincidence.
I like this guy.
Is that nice? We'll give a listen. Lots of color and characters in the Ophir Prison Band. We usually get a dance or two out of them as well. Always a highlight. And coming up next is our Grand Marshal for the parade, Dave Painter, and the SPD family.
Yeah, that's already a favorite store for me.
SPD, 2 locations to serve you better. And the Painter family has had SPD, I'm thinking for decades, both in Grass Valley and Nevada City. It's
That girl has the Rose Parade wave down.
She does. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist. Here's the thing
They're
about
covering us as we're covering them.
the thing about SPD is you cannot go in there once you've been here for any length of time and just get in and out. It is
that right?
an aisle by aisle chat with your neighbor store.
Oh my, yeah, that shows I'm still new.
Yes, don't go in Saturday morning after a run, not looking your best.
I can get in and get out for a while anyway.
Pretty quickly. Soon they'll be stopping you
But
saying...
I did run into our editor once there.
Did you now?
Yes,
See?
I did.
There it is
I
at
know
its
him
finest.
pretty well. Already.
And especially when you're not looking so great, you're going to run into somebody who has an opinion for certain.
Yes. Well, at my age and my gender, that's not a concern.
Not so much.
We have to get over that. Yeah.
Not worried about the look, only
Not
about
worried
the
about
opinion.
the look. Nope.
All right, coming up next
Nope.
is the Nevada City Council. And I wish I could name them all by name. I should be able to,
Oh,
but you've
yeah,
got
you
Robert
should. This is a
Bergman right
test.
there. You've read about him in the Union, I'm sure.
We all have.
And
Yep.
Jennifer Ray and Evans Phillips on this side
Is
that you
that
can
right?
see.
Yep.
There's Evans.
Well, they all
And-
seem to be getting along anyway.
They are in, do you notice how they're on opposite sides there?
Oh, is that right?
1935, it's Nevada City's first new public works vehicle. It was retired in 1965, just 30
Oh,
years.
wow.
Very nice, public works. I'm glad to see it's not still being used for anything but
Yeah,
recreation.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, I'm glad the fire truck is, or the engine, I should say, is here and not on a fire for
Very,
need.
very nice to see that. It means they're available.
Glad they could get that break.
I am told that the Grass Valley Fire Department and City Council should be coming along, and I'm looking, and
Looking in vain so far.
they are either out of order, sir. I would hate to think they were a no-show.
Uh-oh, that
I
would
saw
be
at
rough.
least one of them earlier. Howard
did,
Levine has
yeah.
already come by.
We have the marching Masons anyway. Huh.
Yes, we do. From Nevada City
Uh-oh.
Masonic
Well, maybe
Lodge.
the Grass Valley Fire Department got called away.
It's entirely possible.
Well, at least we got the Nevada City Department, so we're ready for the next fire.
That's right. In the Nevada City Parade, the Nevada City Fire Department makes perfect sense. The Marching Masons are next. Masonic Lodge right around the corner here.
They look more like the Sauntering Masons, Holly.
Not really a march going on there,
I guess
guys.
they're waiting for the truck.
More-
Yep, there's the Rose Parade wave.
So I happen to see Frank right there with the that just took the post over. We're just talking about y'all.
The secret to waving is 2 from the elbow,
Yes.
2 from the wrist, and never above the crown.
Good
Did
to
you learn that
know.
at the Rose Parade in Pasadena?
Queen Elizabeth.
Ah,
That's
excellent.
you know why? That keeps her wings from flapping.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Oh, I gotcha.
If you know what I mean.
That's a secret I never knew before.
This guy Frank over here in the back last night was he won the right to direct the symphony
Oh,
last
cool.
night.
Those are
and
fun.
Had a
They
great
look fun.
time.
Yeah. That's a lot of fun. You know, the orchestra doesn't pay any attention to those guys.
No,
anyway.
no, it's all about keeping a beat. We've got the Tommy Knocker Ben Alley Shrine Club
That's
of
a
Nevada
nice car.
City.
That is a nice vehicle.
I wish I knew more about vehicles, but you could certainly describe it.
I just think it looks cool. I don't know anything about them either.
Well, luckily we have video.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
yes.
That's the nice
We're not
thing.
on radio.
No, look, there's a whole visual thing.
Or
we
we're
don't
trying to do it in print.
we don't have to fill in the
Hoping the
blank.
photographer's going to get a picture of it, but
That's
not knowing
right.
for sure, so we have to describe it.
At length. It's old habit. Oh. And coming up, of course, we have the Gold Country Celtic Society.
Yes, we do.
I never understood why Boston say Celtic when everybody knows
Well, the
it's
basketball
Celtic.
team, and it's just silly, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, I always thought they were the Celtics, and I do have some Celtic heritage, but I never knew it was Celtic, and it is Celtic.
It is. Boston threw us off all those years.
And
They-
and the Celts don't play basketball necessarily.
Not so much.
Most of them are a little short.
Might be the kilts.
So I know those are Ulian pipes there.
And we can just give that a listen. And the Gold Country Celtic Society is presenting flags for the 7 Celtic nations with the skirl of the bagpipes to inspire us all. Can you name those nations based on flags?
There's Canada.
Yay!
There's the UK.
There's Britain. It looks
Spain,
like
I think. There's a part of Spain that's part of the Celtic nation.
I'm thinking Game of Thrones, and that's not right.
Well,
on
that
any
would
level,
work.
But it
And there's a
might.
knife, so don't mess with that guy.
All right. I don't know what this is.
It's well, Big Head Todd, maybe.
Maybe. But Rudiger, our K-9 for Nevada City Police Department, is definitely getting the most attention right now.
Oh, sure he is. Yeah.
And
That's a
he's new
beautiful
to
dog.
Nevada City and was privately funded and has really become a great part of our city.
Seems
He
quite devoted to his master there.
He has drinks named after him. He's getting all kinds of
that
things
right?
named
Yeah.
after him now.
Yeah, that's
Rudiger
a
is
beautiful
very
dog,
popular.
too.
And here's something you never want to see behind you.
Yeah,
Nevada
that's
City
true.
Police, lights
That's where,
on.
yeah.
Number 14. Thank you, Nevada City Police Department. And there's our police chief. It's when the chief is working, you know.
Yes. Everyone else is in the crowd, right?
That's right. Again,
You definitely don't want that behind you on a Saturday night.
no, you don't. Rudiger is giving them some activity for sure. And coming up, the most ambitious entry, the
My goodness.
Jazzercise Group.
Boy,
Jazzercise pulse pounding, beat pumping fitness program gets you results. Join them in Grass Valley. They have classes 7 days a week, right up front and closest to us. Coming in the blue top and black shorts is Shelly Hemmig. our former publisher's wife, who just could not give up Nevada City. She
That's
needed
right,
to be in
yep.
this parade.
Yep. Boy, they are energized. My goodness.
And a little warm by
That's
the time
gonna
they're
be a
done.
long parade for them.
Luckily downhill for the most of it.
Right, yeah.
They're shaking it for sure.
And where is Jim?
I think he's hiding in Truckee. He's hanging out with your kid.
Yeah, he probably is, yeah. Yeah. Man,
Here they
they
go.
are working.
Nicely done. There goes Shelly. And they have such a good attitude. Here we go.
They're giving us some time here, aren't they? Yeah.
I see a lot of women, not a lot of men in this group.
No, yeah, you won't get me shaking like that. It just makes my knee hurt just looking.
Yeah. It looks like somebody's hydrating them, which is
Yeah.
nice. It's always important to have a road crew.
Yes.
Fran Cole on the board of about 7 different
Oh, is that right?
organizations. Nicely done, ladies.
Well, Holly, you should be out there broadcasting from
Yes. and
from that.
Also not going to happen. It looks like we've got Sons of Norway coming up.
Now, what about Sons of Norway? Tell me about them.
Well, I don't really know very much about the Sons of Norway, and no one's really provided me any information to fill you in
Oh, I
with.
see. Sure.
But they are a service organization, and here's something you may or may not know, Don.
Yeah,
Nevada
yeah.
County is not lacking when it comes to service
So we have
organizations.
a lot of Norwegians or
A bit.
service groups.
A service group,
I
indeed.
mean, I know about the Cornish.
Uh,
Sons of the Corn, I guess, or Children
That's right.
of the Corn,
Children
I guess
of the
that,
Corn,
yeah.
completely different topic.
That's Sons of Norway, yes.
Sons of Norway. Celebrating their heritage here in Nevada County.
Aren't they supposed to be blonde, though, or is that the Swedish?
That would be
guess.
Sweden.
I guess,
think.
yeah.
So here they are, but they have their fighting gear on. It looks
you
like
just don't want to mess
shield
with
and
them, yeah.
sword and-
Well, the Celts are all half Viking, you know that, right? From being raided all those millennia.
And here they come, the Sons of Norway with an actual float, which is always nice to
Oh,
see
my
in a
goodness.
4th of July parade.
Yes.
Yes, I guess I should have done some Norway homework, but I'm afraid I didn't.
I'm sorry, I put you right on the spot.
You did indeed.
I just figured a veteran like you would just have that down.
know everything. Oh my gosh, Steve!
Oh, wow, thank you.
Need.
Thank you so
Wow.
much.
I guess we've been too uptight.
we've been beveraged. This looks refreshing. Crushed
This
ice
is.
and melon.
Yeah, here's to you.
Here's to you too. Well, that is delicious. I'm guessing it's not Kool-Aid.
There might be a kick in it. Might
Steve, the
indeed.
owner of the Golden Era, just coming out, who also, by the way, has prompted me to thank our sponsors,
Aha.
which include Shelley Smart Shopper, Victoria Sweet Elegance and Party Rentals, Luna Landscaping, The Flying Broom, The Seahorse Ranch, ChemDry, Mountain Recreation, The Bamboo Home Store, Michelle Magini Massage, Foothill Mattress, Airgas, UPS Store, NCTV, of course, the Golden Era, which just gave us
Yes.
this lovely
I really
beverage.
like the Golden Era right now.
I'm liking the Golden Era a whole lot. Been a fan since before they opened, actually. We have
Hey.
to also thank the Nevada City Chamber and the Grass Valley Chamber and the Visitor Center
Yes,
for their
indeed.
support. Because this doesn't happen magically. There are a lot of people here who are giving up their time and the equipment.
That's a really good point. Hey, Laura, how are you?
Laura Mahaffey. Good to see you, too. Our own union photographer. That's not Chew in the back of pocket of her shorts, is it? Because it
It could
kind of
be.
looks like
It
that.
could be.
She's a tough broad. I had
She
no
is.
idea.
Yeah, we're lucky to have her. She's a videographer and a photographer, and
Yeah.
very energetic.
And
And she'll go to every fire out there.
and she's not shy. Hey,
And
and
she's
just
not
to
shy.
stand corrected and every bad thing we said about Nevada or Grass Valley a minute ago,
Oh, there
here
they are.
just
They just
out
can't
of order.
count. Yeah.
Out of order, but here nonetheless. The City of Grass Valley
Well,
Fire
good to see
Department
'em.
with their ladder
Oh.
truck and the City Council on the back. I see Jason Foyer and I see Howard Levine and I see Jan Arbuckle
Yep.
and
And everyone's nice to him here.
everyone is.
I thought you said there was a big
look,
rivalry.
Lisa's here too.
Everybody seems happy to see him.
NCTV, buddy. There's our city council in rare form, in the
Yes,
sun.
there it is, the Rose Parade wave again, or the Queen Elizabeth wave
There
again.
it is. Elbow,
Yeah.
elbow, wrist, wrist.
That's right.
Try to remember that. I missed one of the council members. I'm blanking. Ben Aguilar. Sorry about that, Ben. You know,
That's right, yeah. I just saw them in action a couple weeks ago.
did you now? Was he heating or airing something? Oh, working. They have a heating and air business.
Oh, okay.
You saw him at the city council.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
understand now. Thank you. Coming up next, we have Kiwanis Gold Country. Gold Country Kiwanis is in celebration of their 26th year serving local children of Western Nevada County. All club members are nonprofit volunteers, and all funds raised go back into our community and fund children's benefits. There is nothing.
Well, you
like
seem to know a
Kiwanis
lot
Club.
about these guys.
Oh, well, I read. You cannot believe how well I learned how to read at a very early age.
Yeah.
Such an overachiever. Oh, we got Kiwanis jumping ship, literally.
Oh.
I guess she decided to be done. Jumped out of the, is that a Camaro? No. Firebird, so close. Know your cars. It's a beautiful red
know.
Firebird.
It is a beautiful car.
And the Gold Country Kiwanis are spread out about half a block at this point, so I don't know if they're pushing the car down the street, but they are taking their time. You bet. Yes.
Well, they're certainly excited about their group.
They are indeed.
Yes.
Lots of enthusiasm. And of
Yes.
course, again, just remembering that this took a lot of effort and a lot of donations to make this possible today through the Chambers of Commerce, both Nevada City, Grass Valley, the Visitor Center. Gold Country Kiwanis here singing to us.
Oh, my. So
Very
maybe
nice.
we can get a singing competition between the Rotary and Kiwanis.
That's a great idea. In
They
September,
should do that to raise funds.
In September, you'll
Don't you
see
think?
the Rotary out with their duck race
That's
tickets.
right.
That happens on September 11th this year.
And you
We'll
know, the
have-
guy that started that is the guy that we work for.
Really?
Yes, and
Would
the
that
fellow
be-
that hired me as editor in Vail, and Vail has a duck race modeled after this one.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And here's one of our sponsors today, Shelley Smart Shopper.
Oh, my
Not
goodness.
just sponsoring, making it possible for this streaming to be happening, but also participating in the parade. Shelley Smart Shopper has been around. Savings Magazine,
Yeah.
lots of coupons. She'll be here later. We're going to give her a little talk. She, along with Victoria's Sweet Elegance and Party Rentals, NCTV, of course, the Golden Era, which Don is taking a sip of his libation right now.
Oh, there's a fancy car.
That's
Speaking
really
of fancy
sweet.
cars.
Oh, this is the Lions following the Kiwanis. The
A little
Lions
engine
Club.
that could, right?
Yeah. They're handing out U.S. flags along the parade route, doing it the Nevada County
Good for
way.
them.
And we were talking about some of the ways that this parade happens, and of course, participants like these service clubs letting us know what they do and what they're about, and our sponsors, such an important part. Luna's Landscaping,
true.
Flying
Yep.
Broom, Seahorse Ranch, Chem Dry, Mountain Recreation in Grass Valley. Have you been there yet? All your outdoor activities.
No, not yet, no.
Bamboo Home Store. There, once you have bamboo, you will never go back. That's all I can tell you.
Is that right?
That's true. Michelle Magini Massage, Foothill Mattress, Airgas, the UPS store. Again, can't thank NCTV for streaming this. For people who aren't able to come to the parade, hot days like this, it's nice to be able to sit at home and watch
Sure,
the
yeah.
parade.
Yeah.
And Golden Era, who is keeping us hydrated and
Yeah.
also providing
Yeah.
internet.
Well, we can't
access.
trust them entirely, can we?
Not 100%. Those are some big flags, not
Those
those
are
little
nice
flags.
flags. Yeah.
That's our Lions Club.
Terrific, yeah.
And they look like they're a little warm, a little bit warm. Wait until you get to the fair, Don. All of these service clubs,
thank you.
Jackie, will be out on Treat Street providing yummy food. All of the Treat Street Fair is nonprofits. So that'll be coming up before we know it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And of course, after this parade, you can head out to the fairgrounds for this afternoon and evening. Lots of activities culminating with the fireworks at 9:30. Hopefully you've got your tickets in advance. And it looks like coming up next is the Nevada County Library Reading Program. Enjoy the children in their homemade costumes celebrating the library's summer reading program, Read for the Win.
So this is our next generation of leaders.
Indeed.
And the more literate they are, the better we all are.
I agree with you.
It starts with basic literacy.
So important. And a love of reading, something I passed on to my kids. So happy to have done that.
I remember hi there.
Nice.
I remember as a little guy, my parents taking me, look at that guy. They think this is a camera.
They do.
They're young enough, they don't know the real cameras.
That's right.
They think the iPhone, because they're used to mama taking pictures of them all the time.
And it is a phone, it is a camera, it is a computer.
It's everything, yeah.
We have the Sons of the American Revolution Gold Country chapter, established in 1924. They can trace their lineal ancestry to the men who fought for our independence from Great Britain. And they will be a big part of the September 11th Constitution Day weekend activities.
I'll bet, sure.
They have reenactments at Pioneer Park.
My goodness, yeah.
Very fun. Daughters of the American Revolution follow them. Captain John Oldham chapter in Grass Valley and Nevada City. They're a non-political women's organization dedicated to historic preservation, education, and patriotism. Membership's open to any woman 18 and older and who is a direct descendant of a Revolutionary War patriot. So you can do some ancestry.
I've got that on two sides of my family.
If only you were a woman.
If I was, I could be a Dar, other than certain obvious difficulties.
That gender issue.
and I don't.
We do.
Yes, we got you, baby.
We're being quizzed over there.
Yes, we are. She doesn't know I've got. My wife could be a Dar. My daughter could be a Dar. D-A-R. My mother, my sister. Yeah.
Two daughters of the Revolution.
There goes Laura again.
Potential. Laura's going on by. And speaking of those 49er Rotary Club of Nevada City people.
Oh, there they are. They should be singing themselves, shouldn't they?
They should be, but our own Marianne Davis is there on the front line in the white fluffy hat. And the duck himself, of course, Mr. Duck.
Oh, there we go.
Whitewater Willie, they call him. He'll be at the duck race on September 11th on the Constitution Day. We got the Little Bitties is going as well. Buy your duck tickets. Supervisor Nate Beeson. I don't know who that guy is on the end, but they're ready. Oh, Lindy Beatty. Lots of locals.
Yeah.
Love the hat, Marianne Davis. Nicely done. Marty Lombardi. Selling duck races. Duck race tickets.
Dave, how are you?
That's a nice look, Marty. It's a nice
look.
That is.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be a couple groups forward with the DAR, do you think? Yeah.
I'd like to say it's the first time I've seen you in a skirt.
Good, man. Met your wife. Yeah.
Part of the love that is the small town. Andrew Twidwell. We got Gordon Beatty. Lots of the movers and shakers of Nevada County are in the Rotary Club.
They are indeed.
And not to be outdone, we have the Girl Scouts Northern Mine Service Unit.
Now we're talking.
This is where service begins. I was a Girl Scout.
You were a girl. Well, good for you.
Went all the way to first class, which was the highest ranking when I was years and years ago.
My daughter was in it way past the time it was cool.
Yes, me too.
So she was in high school with 4 other girls in a very cool group that started when they were brownies with with my wife, her mother, and a couple of other moms. They actually went to San Francisco on the train from Colorado as a group. So you can imagine they stuck together, and hopefully it'll serve them well
through their life.
Through their whole lives, yeah.
Girl Scouts at the heart of Central California, and of course, things have changed. When I was a Girl Scout, we literally did go door to door selling cookies. We weren't outside.
Yeah.
Now, they won't even allow
it. Now you get Dad
I don't
to do
think.
it for you.
Now you just stand out in front of the grocery store. Call on your friends and
Hi there.
neighbors. But lifelong friendships being built, building Girls of Courage, local sponsors, Ben Franklin, Girl Scouts, Northern Mine Service Unit B and C. True value for that.
That's pretty good for nothing under that.
Pretty good. I just
Yeah.
came
Not
through
bad,
there.
Not bad.
This looks like Frank Peter Antique Vehicles, 51 Willys pickup.
Wow, look at that.
That looks like the Ophir Hill Fire Department
That
to
is
me.
something else. Yeah, I should know this having been a firefighter in an earlier life.
That's right. That your real start. We
Yeah.
mentioned you as a reporter, but before that you were a firefighter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was a Forest Service hotshot. So they didn't let us around the engines. They didn't think we could do math with our fingers well enough. So we just beat on the ground and
Lots of shovels and that sort of thing. We have Remax Performance, John Renwick and his group. Fastest
having
growing
fun.
real estate company in Nevada County.
look at those speakers.
They're serving all areas locally, proud to support home ownership, helping residents celebrate independence and enjoy the American dream. They don't do anything small,
No,
those
they
Renwicks.
don't. Yep.
Pretty crazy. And our sponsors, again, making this possible include the Golden Era, NCTV, the UPS Store, Airgas, Foothill Mattress, Michelle Mangini Massage, the Bamboo Home Store, Mountain Recreation, ChemDry, Seahorse Ranch, the Flying Broom, Luna's Landscaping, Victoria's Sweet Elegance Party Rental, and Shelley's Smart Shopper.
Wow, you do that so naturally, like
Like-
you had a career doing that.
Amazing thing. And of course, the Nevada City Chamber, the Grass Valley Chamber of Commerce and
Right.
Visitor Center.
Yep.
Another group you should become familiar with, Don, is NEO.
Oh, I see. Neo. Okay, so it's,
New events and organizations.
this isn't
and
part of the
opportunities.
matrix, right?
This is not. It was very confusing when they first formed. They originally had NEO as not even once, which was really about promoting no
Oh,
drug
I
and
see.
alcohol
Okay,
use.
I've heard of this group.
And they wanted to
Right.
be more relevant as they developed, so new events and opportunities became the new meaning for their acronym, and they're empowering youth to make healthy lifestyle choices. They have an after-school drop-in program.
I see. Excellent.
And safe environment, encouraging youth success contributes to a healthier community. 2 young Nevada Union High School graduate girls started this while in high school. One of them went away 4 years college, came back, and they have
Oh, my
continued this
goodness.
all
Wow.
these years.
Oh, very good.
It's
good
been
for
pretty
them.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, my kids had to run on the cross-country team to have those types of pledges and those types of friends that could
Right.
still be cool without the whole sort of party atmosphere in high
Right.
school. They could party without sort of some of the things that we had in our high school that still exist.
Right.
So it's good to see there's movement the other way.
Lots of youth
There's
groups.
hope for us yet.
Yes. It's one thing. You hear always the bad things, but there's so much good going on.
Oh yeah, that is very true.
We have the M3 Mall Queens next. Guys and gals age 3 to literally 103. They completed 1,000 appearances their first year, continue to serve the community. They help nonprofits, other organizations. They have a Queen pageant program,
Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
and they do service among the county. Here's a couple of them right now.
Hi there. That's a nice sports car.
That's not so bad. And more of the Queens and Princess. And our own Pat Dwyer of Utopian Stone in this old vehicle. It's a 1938 white Van Pelt, maybe, fire engine? Could that be it? I'm thinking that's coming
looks-
up next. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
that looks older.
that looks older than that.
That looks a little newer.
And this one, I'm not sure about either. We're just going off the notes,
Yep.
folks. Swayze's Hardware and Hobbies. They're in Grass Valley off of McKnight Way. If you haven't been there, great warehousing for and hobby supplies.
more
And they have
queens.
more of the M3 Queens. M3 Mall Queens, I suppose they're called. Now this looks more like it might be the 1938 fire engine.
It does look, yes. Van Pelt. Been around for a while.
This Van Pelt engine was made, first Mardi Gras parade float has been in every Mardi Gras parade since. So that is the
Impressive.
parade I was talking about that happens every February.
Yeah.
And we have Northern Sierra Propane, your local propane company. We'll have to add them to our sponsor list next year, along with Shelley's and Victoria's and Luna's and Seahorse Ranch.
Sure. Can't kids see through his sunglasses? Not sure.
Very patriotic indeed.
Here's a mama to be.
Running down the hill.
Yeah, wow.
That's ambitious. Northern Sierra bringing their big propane truck. An amazing number of antique fire trucks in this parade as I'm looking through the roster.
That's true, yeah.
What happens to old fire trucks?
It's fitting for the town, though, isn't it?
It started with horses, so I can tell you.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Horses and buckets.
Nothing but history.
A lot of that.
A lot of history, yeah. Up here
This
comes another one,
is
yeah.
Frank B. David, this 1948 Seagrave antique fire engine originally served a volunteer fire department in Oregon, now owned and driven by a genuine antique fire captain. Frank David, he's retired from Los Angeles Fire
He
Department.
doesn't look that old.
He doesn't. What fun for those kids to be on top of that fire truck.
Oh, absolutely. That's how it all began for me.
Somebody gave you a ride in a fire truck and you
yeah,
decided?
I loved it when I was a little guy. Absolutely, yeah.
Nice. And so as we sit outside of one of our sponsors, the Golden Era, in a nice shaded canopy, we see these people out in the sun, getting a little warm, literally running down the street. It must be the E. Clampus Vitus Chapter 10's Fathers of the Northern Mines. I don't know a lot about the clampers, but I know drinking is involved.
Well, I know they're seem to be pretty exuberant in the back of the truck.
There's some energy back there for
There's
sure.
some energy, yes. Tiger Day.
I think
poet, forester. Oh yes.
I think that was Fabulous Feminists. Something tells me that wasn't the Clampers. Clampers are coming down the street right now.
Is that right? Yep.
Clampers also very involved, as we've been mentioning, some of the other parades, the September 11th Constitution Day Parade, of course, and then in February we have the Mardi Gras Parade, and they have been very involved with the Widow Society and been organizing and helping with this for a long time.
Oh, you know about a lot about these guys too.
Been hanging around for a little while.
Is that right? Yep.
And this is the E. Clampus Vitus Chapter 10, Fathers of the Northern Mines. And behind them, we'll see some of the Nevada City Adult Soapbox Derby entries.
Ah, okay.
Which is no brakes coming down this hill is going to be interesting.
Yeah, wear some brakes out, I would
We might
think.
have a Soapbox Derby winner without even intending to.
Yeah. Well, they have to, because now they can't just go as fast as they want, right?
That's right. Making some noise.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There they are. Men and women and children.
Hey, buddy.
Supporting Nevada County. E. Clampus Vitus Chapter 10 with a number of assorted vehicles, again followed by the Nevada City Adult Soapbox Derby. You can build for fun or for speed and join next year. Race your own Soapbox Derby car. Have you seen the Union Soapbox Derby car in the warehouse?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a monster.
Yeah.
This is pretty incredible.
That's, yeah, getting a
We
shower
got the
while
paddy
he's at it.
wagon.
Oh, there we go. I wonder what those boys did wrong.
Well, and here comes Mrs. Potato Head.
Oh.
So my neighbor builds the Potato Head float, and one day I was driving home, and there was Mr. Potato Head driving down my road. It was a little
Oh,
unsettling.
my goodness, yeah.
We have City Council member from Grass Valley, Howard Levine. Hey, Howard.
Hi. Nice parade.
Nice parade,
Very nice
indeed,
parade.
yeah.
We want to go on record in apologizing. Your float was out of the original roster order, and we thought for a minute you were the only one that showed up.
We only go where our truck fits, and that's how they put us in order. They didn't know exactly where we were, so. But we had a presence, and all council members were here, and children, and it's a wonderful thing to have
And no
our group
booze or
together.
anything like that, so that's good.
Well, we tried to get McGee's to bring us out some coolers.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, but they're a little slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to keep up with that wagon. It's not easy to do. And it's so nice, the Nevada City and Grass Valley relationship of trading off the parade year from year to year, and for you guys to be here. And they'll be with you next year in Grass Valley.
We look forward to always hosting the 4th of July parade, and it's a lot of fun. And we'll bring our water. The New York Hotel had water, so next year we'll bring our water.
Nice. I love the water fights. We're teaching Don all things Nevada County that he has not had an opportunity to learn yet. Water fights, Don, one of them.
Oh, boy, water fights.
Yeah.
So I'll look forward to that.
Yeah, we don't allow paratroopers anymore, but other than that, water fights are okay.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you later at the fairgrounds.
Probably, yeah. We'll try and get out there, and it'll be a fun night. The fireworks are always spectacular, and the beer booth. And Lolo is playing, and she is great, and it's a great band, and everybody should get out there.
Thanks for stopping by, Howard. I know you got a lot going on.
There's a party up the street.
All right.
I'm heading out. And there's a party down the street. I'm heading out.
Hey, well, thanks for dropping by anyway. Yeah.
In between engagements,
Yeah, you too.
City Council member Howard Levine. And while he was talking, we saw, what did we see go by?
We saw the soapbox folks.
The soapbox folks did
And
go
then
by.
we're at Budget Blinds, whatever that is.
Budget Blinds
here.
of Grass Valley, owners Buckley and Laura Armaker. Their classic 1957 Ford Thunderbird. Wishing everyone a
there we go.
happy, safe 4th of July. And the Rough and Ready Fire Department coming up behind them. And in just a minute, we're going to talk to one of our sponsors, Shelley Smart Shopper, who
So they
helped
were-
make this possible. Hey, Shelley. How are you? We're good.
Hi.
So thanks so much for being a sponsor of today's broadcast.
Well, thank you for having me.
And tell him, Don is kind of new to the area. He needs to know a little bit about you.
Oh, hi, Don.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi. I moved here about 11 years ago, and I kept wondering where to shop and where to go because I was fixing up the house. So, I kept calling my realtor, Cheryl Railstab, where do I shop? Where do I shop? And then I decided to come up with the Smart Shopper idea, and that's how it got started.
And what made you decide to help us broadcast?
Well, I wanted the parade to be able to be something really great for the community because it is Independence Day and people love to enjoy that. And it looks like we got a really, really full crowd today, and
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
really
great
thankful
crowd,
and
yeah.
grateful to have everybody here today.
And for people looking for a Shelley Smart Shopper, where can they pick one up?
Well, they can pick one up at the local chambers. There's mailboxes at Safeways, Paulette's Kitchen, all around town. There's some mailboxes. But also today at 3 o'clock, we're going to be over in front of at gates 1, 3, and 5. I'll be giving away Smart Shopper t-shirts. We have photo booths at all the gates. I can take pictures with everybody. And we're going to do some drawings to win some free Diego passes and gift cards, and some free Beach Hut Deli and some other great prizes going on.
Thanks so much. Thanks for your support. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for your support.
And
Very good. Yeah, you
Shelley
too.
of
Yeah.
Shelley Smart Shopper, one of our sponsors today. While talking, the Move to Amend people went on by. And oh my gosh!
Thank you.
And Steve is keeping us hydrated.
Yeah.
Here, I'm taking a sip. Okay.
She said she got my backside.
Up.
Should I get over there?
You want to come around the other side? We're gonna give Shelley a hello.
Oh.
Well, it's live. It's live, Shelley.
go.
So
my glasses.
We're on
Oh,
the
your
wrong
wife
side.
Shelley too?
No,
No.
her name's Mary.
all right, and we did talk about the Move to Amend Nevada County nonpartisan national grassroots coalition that works towards overcoming corporate power by calling for a constitutional amendment which will abolish the concept that corporations have rights, declaring that money is not free speech under the First Amendment. And
Oh, we
we
got
have
old
Nevada
signs
County
there.
for Bernie. Political social
Oh, they're
revolutions
about
that
a month
attempt
late,
to
I think.
transform our society never end. Some people never give up. They continue. They are continuing to help the everyday struggle for economic justice. Nevada County for Bernie, forging ahead for political revolution. We've got Bernie or Bust, which was a great little float.
Oh, yeah, with white hair.
And somebody took some time painting this one
Oh, my
for
goodness.
sure.
Boy.
Taking a nice
Hi
look.
there. That's.
Oh, there
Yeah.
we go.
How are you? Yeah.
That would be the infamous Terry Lamphere.
Yes.
And we have Nevada County Democrats coming up.
Oh, okay.
This message is,
Ah.
I can't read it. blocked
Back
by
by
corporate
oh.
media. U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders. This
Oh,
is where
my
the First
goodness.
Amendment comes in, Don.
Well, I guess at the paper we're blocking him as well, right? Or no, not so
Are
much.
we not corporate media?
Well, we're privately owned, so maybe we get a pass.
That's entirely possible, but we will see
We
the
being
sign.
the union, of course.
Right,
Yeah, we're
not-
subbing in for NCTV.
Right.
Yeah.
We're just helping out here. Because NCTV is brought to you by a number of sponsors, including Shelley's Smart Shopper, who we just saw, Victoria's Sweet Elegance and Party Rentals, Luna Landscaping, The Flying Broom, Seahorse Ranch, Chem Dry, Mountain Recreation, Bamboo Home Store, Michelle Mangini Massage, Foothill Mattress, Airgas, UPS Store, NCTV, and the Golden Area, who just brought us a second flavor. I realized
my
you already
goodness.
threw your first flavor.
Ooh, this is really good. They even
See, I
sprinkled
need to
something in there, some cinnamon or something.
Wow, and that
It's
mint?
really awesome. Yeah, you got to try this.
We'll have to tell them. You have
Boy.
to talk for a little while because I need to drink.
Okay, so we get to have some political messages. That's very nice, I guess. Well, nice is not the right word, but
It's what the First Amendment's
this
all about.
still seems to be the well, this is the Democrats, I guess. So
It is.
They're talking
Save the Bear
about
River.
series of signs as they walk by. Oh, it's still Bernie Sanders, so they are not giving
They
up.
are not giving up.
The
Feel
Bernie,
the
of course,
burn.
is effectively out, unless something happens with the convention. But he's got a very strong base here, obviously.
Yes, he does. Health care for all. Bernie or bust. Stop the TPP. All right,
So,
help me.
I guess that's where we get the movement part of this. Now that the campaign is over, as far as settling who the Democratic nominee is going to be, and of course the Republicans figured that out themselves.
Indeed.
So here we go.
The Nevada County
No.
Democrats are holding life-size Hillarys and Bernies as they come down the street. Representatives Kamala Harris. Okay, now I've got a brain freeze.
Yes.
Thank you to Golden Era again for their support and for keeping me hydrated.
Oh. So here we go, some new signs.
Education.
Human rights, alternative energy, social justice.
The Nevada County Democratic Women's Club also represented.
I see, yeah.
A nice showing.
So, Holly, the Democrats, for the first time since 1944, World War II, there's more registered Democrats than registered Republicans right now.
Isn't that interesting?
It is interesting.
Well, it's been a really interesting political season, and I've never
it
seen
sure
anything
has.
quite like it in my very young life.
Right.
You know, just a wee
But you've
youngin'.
only been voting since Obama, right?
Oh, if only, if only. And so we do have all the Nevada County Democrats coming through and really pushing for the process, which is really
Yeah.
nice to see people politically active again and registering to vote. No matter
That's
what
true.
side of the spectrum you're on, I think it's really important to have people active.
That's right, yep.
The idea that 30% or 38% of people are deciding for the majority is getting a little frightening. So I'm
It
always
is.
happy to hear.
Well, you
when
always
people are
wonder
out.
about that because, well, I guess we'll wait. We're having fun here.
This is Atria of Grass Valley, which is a senior living facility. Kirsten right there, the executive director. Kirsten
Well,
Glonner.
she's got a lot of energy.
She recently got married, changed her name, and it took me a minute
Oh,
there.
I see.
Independent living and assisted living and memory care at Atria of Grass Valley.
Well, they've got the best view of the parade, right?
I do. Look at nicely air conditioned.
Yeah.
They're out, hanging out, waving. And we've got a great group coming up, which is the Nevada County Sheriff Search and Rescue. This is a volunteer organization. This is something, Don, you might like to find yourself involved
Yeah,
with.
these guys have a lot of respect for search and rescue. I mean, these people actually save lives very directly.
Very much so.
Have them back in Vail as well. I mean, not this group, a different group. But what they go through and the training they put themselves through and literally save lives. I mean, you see that, right? right in the rescue operations themselves.
And they're called out at all hours when somebody's missing.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
They show up on foot, on horses, on
Yep.
ATVs, with dogs. Pretty amazing.
Yep. Put themselves at risk.
In the water, on the mountain.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
And what does it say? Oh, and they says, this is what I'm supposed to say, Nevada County Search and Rescue help people who are lost or missing. Team works hard year-round to ensure the safety of others. Well, we had so much more to say than
Oh,
that.
yeah, ours was much better. Our
right.
ad-libbing was much better.
And they're easy to spot in a crowd,
Yeah.
which is also nice.
Yeah.
Hiking
Hard-working,
through.
fit crowd, right?
Look how cute that dog is. He's got little mitts on his
footies,
feet.
yeah, for the
That is
pavement.
so cute.
Or the asphalt, I should say.
Pretty hot. And they have got some great equipment as well. Water rescue is something you never want to have them have to dispatch, but they've done
Right,
it. They've
yeah.
got their Arctic Cat out for winter. As you know, this year we had a missing skier.
Is that right? Yep. Yep.
And these just look fun.
Yeah. And they have all the coolest equipment.
They do. Really appreciate the work they do. Can't say enough. And I wonder how many of them do it because of the fun toys.
All of them.
Oh,
That's why I would do it.
the training part.
The training and
Right.
the, yeah.
I see Patrick Moore over there. That's Patrick on the far side.
Oh, I see. Sure.
He's also an actor in town. Thank you. All right, I'm trying the root beer.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh my gosh. The Golden Era supporting this broadcast and keeping us hydrated.
They're our favorite sponsor so far.
So
right?
far. Forget the chambers. No, I'm kidding. Support of the Nevada City Chamber, the Grass Valley Chamber and Visitor Center is so important.
Yeah.
But you know, you could hear my voice. I was starting to get a little dehydrated.
Yeah, right.
It's not like I have
And
an
I'm
issue.
a sad substitute for you, Holly. That's.
You're doing a fine job. Non-stop talking is something
Oh,
I have
I'll
never
take
had a
some.
problem with. Don's
This
not
is
worried
true.
about eating and broadcasting. He's just going to chew now as we have the Gold Country
That's
German
right, big
American
mistake.
Club.
As a commentator.
Really a
Eating.
rookie mistake there. It's the 30th anniversary of Gold Country German American Club. Talk about a diverse culture, as we like to say. And what do we have? The Alpine Chalet represents the Gold Country German American Club, a cultural heritage organization which celebrates the contributions of the German heritage in the U.S. with alpine dancing, costumes, and music. And they're having some candy. Now, years ago, you used to be able to throw candy,
Oh, right.
but
yeah.
somebody didn't like that. So that rule put a damper on the giveaways. Used to be you couldn't go 5 feet without having something thrown at you. You know, we have to be
Parades
careful.
all the way across the country went through that.
And running and throwing and handing beads, not nearly as fun or candy.
No, yeah, that's true, yeah.
All right.
I feel sorry for the little kids now.
Everything
I
they're
mean, they're a
missing
little
out on.
safer.
Well, I don't know very many people who were impaled by candy, so.
Well, it's the running out in the street and getting hit by floats and trucks and fire trucks.
Oh, yes.
And rare, but it has happened.
And it's unfortunate, though. How many things are restricted now?
Oh, yeah.
This is a dapper dresser here. For sure. That's a great float for the German American Club. And we're going to do a little dancing coming up. They'll be followed by the Gold Country Trail Riders. They assisted maintenance, creation of trails, horse campgrounds in Nevada County, riding and enjoying the scenic beauty of the county. They encourage members of the horse community and others to take advantage of the natural wonders that exist in Nevada County. I'm guessing somebody from the Seahorse Ranch, one of our sponsors, may have been involved there.
You would think so.
You would think, not the landscaping people that you would want following a horse, but there is some going on right now.
I can tell you they take full advantage of the trails around here, Holly.
Yes, I'm aware of that as well. Some of our other sponsors do include Victoria's Sweet Elegance and Party Rentals,
we go. Yeah.
Luna's Landscaping, as we mentioned, the Seahorse Ranch, and the Flying Broom, and ChemDry, and the Bamboo Home Store, and Mountain Recreation, and Michelle Mangini Massage, and Foothill Mattress, and Airgas, and the UPS Store.
Well, you
course,
are so good at this.
NCTV.
It is amazing.
Thank you so much.
They are getting such a plug.
As well they should. They made this all possible.
That's right, yes.
It's just being part of the community and supporting it.
Well, I know talking to Robin Davies of the Grass Valley Chamber, they work on this. What seems so easy takes a lot of hours of preparation and organizing and all of those things.
It does, because following the parade, you have a full afternoon at the fairgrounds. I believe the gates open about 3 o'clock. Fireworks aren't until 9:30, so you think about those 6.5 hours of
It's
activities.
a long time. I'm glad we're not trying to commentate through all that.
Not through all of it. Luckily, Lolo Gervais and her band is out there, and if you haven't seen her, amazing musicians and her beautiful voice, but they take modern music and take it back to like a 20s, 30s
isn't that
sound.
interesting?
It's a really cool. You're listening to
That
a
is
song and you're thinking it's 1920s, and then you realize it's rocking the Casbah.
Oh, that's funny.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that would be funny.
We have the Nevada County Republican Women Federated up next. Nevada County's Republican women being heard from.
They don't have signs, though.
Not nearly
Not yet,
as
anyway.
vocal, I would say, as
Yeah.
the Democrats were.
That's
a little bit
true.
more conservative this year.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what the Revelation Riders might be, but the Mounted Ministry is coming up after the Nevada County Republican Party.
But we still have a few Republicans to get through.
Oh, I see them now.
Yep. They don't seem to be under any question as to who their nominee is.
I wonder who they're thinking about, really.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure that out right now.
Yep.
And their great float showing how many of their presidents, Republican
that's
presidents
right,
through history
yes.
and time.
And look, they claimed Teddy Roosevelt.
Did they now?
And they still have Nixon up there proudly.
They do?
They do. Both Bushes, Reagan.
Pardon me? Yes. I made that up. It is. NCTV is broadcast on Channel 11.
The only answer we know is yes, right?
18.
Yeah.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
It's what we're all about.
Yeah.
And I know you're watching this live now, streaming, but it will be broadcast again in the future on NCTV. So you can tell your friends and neighbors. The Revelation Riders Mounted Ministry stands for Jesus Christ and America. And they are followed. Well, we could have
a set of cheers.
I think we could have some issues going down here with our political diversity, as I'm hearing them hit the stage. There's no riot in the street. That's all that matters.
That's true.
Cascades of Grass Valley, another independent assisted living organization. Did something happen? You all right?
What's that?
Did something happen? You all right?
Oh no, I was just looking at my microphone.
Okay.
It's probably been off the whole time, right?
I'm pretty sure they would have let us know, sir.
They're like, okay,
Holly.
you talk and
One-sided conversation
Holly,
over and
yeah.
over and over
Yeah.
again. Just Holly talking to herself.
I'm like Rush Limbaugh's Snurdly. You're just talking to me.
Every now and then I hear a word.
Hello.
Welcome to Cascades
Happy
of Grass
4th.
Valley. And they are followed by the lift. Give a lift. Where's the lift people? Is that Oh, you know what? The lift do give rides to people who need some assistance. Part of Gold Country Life. We're reading the side of the vehicles that goes by, which is what that.
It's not like a Uber company.
No, it isn't quite like that. But they do have people get from place to place, doctor's appointments, shopping, that sort of thing. Thank you. Okay, 40 years on the move, ride on, Gold Country Stage. That is our local bus service, public transportation. I like that. He does, playing the Beach Boys. That is Nevada County Transit Services. Monday through Saturday, Gold Country Stage, paratransit with Gold Country Lift. 41 years, rolling strong. They think outside the bus, Don. Think outside the bus.
There we go.
It's really nice. And can't thank our sponsors enough for all they've done to bring this broadcast. The support of the Nevada City Chamber and Grass Valley Chamber and Visitor Center. Jim Heck working like a dog getting us on the air and keeping us going. And of course, Steve Jardina of the Golden Era, who's keeping us hydrated. We're going to talk to him in a little bit. And what do we have next? Support your local Red Cross. Somebody jumped order, I'm just saying.
Well, there we go. 47's the Red Cross.
And are they busy this season? Fire season is kicked off early and strong, and the American Red Cross is counted on time and time again for disaster relief.
Oh, there we go. Uh-huh.
Someone you hope you never need, but they are
That's
there,
right,
the American
yeah.
Red Cross. From Yuba City, it looks like. This is a Charger.
Is that a Charger?
I think so.
Looks like about a 60s era, isn't it?
It's the General Lee. It's start car 22 from the 2005 movie starring Johnny Knoxville and Jessica Simpson. The car played a big part in the movie, was pretty much destroyed. It's been restored as original stunt equipment on the vehicle. That's Mike Hemig with the General Lee.
Wow. Sure is
You
low.
you can smell that coming and going, for sure.
Hey,
And we have
riders.
another fire truck coming through. It looked like Marilyn Monroe, the type person there on the front of that one. And coming up to almost the end of the parade, Touchdown Productions. Hard to find a company more in Nevada County than Touchdown Productions. Born on July 4th, 1997.
Are they the competition now?
They are a video broadcasting company. They do not live broadcast. They have a YouTube channel, I think, but they do a lot of sporting events. They also have been broadcasting the Grass Valley Downtown Market.
And the Thursday night, the Thursday night
Thursday
show,
Market. The General Lee is doing some stuff. Just left its mark, literally.
Hey, Gil, how are you, man?
Gil Dominguez says, thank you for tuning in, making Touchdown Productions the leader in community television. Sure, on August 20th at 151 Union Square, celebrate 20
thank you.
years. Thanks, Jennifer.
Yeah, they're fun. They interviewed me a couple weeks ago.
Right, at the downtown market.
Yes.
See, they want to know all about that new guy.
Me as Jim.
Jim Rogers.
Yeah. Well, no.
No.
They were thinking Jim Hemmick.
Jim
yeah,
Hemmick.
yeah.
So close.
He was
Yeah.
here and gone so fast that the new guy, they couldn't figure out his name.
It was just a breeze he left behind, really. He's a taller drink of water than you are, Mr. Rogers. Uh-oh, you really did unplug. All right, we've lost Mike there. He's better? Better?
Am I back?
I hope so. Otherwise, I really am
I don't
talking
think
to
anyone
myself.
really notices, do they?
Only when I'm having those one-sided conversations. And it looks like the Kellerman Foundation is coming now. The foundation works supporting the Batwa community in Uganda. Dr. Kellerman is an amazing man.
He is, yeah.
And the Kellerman Foundation has done so much to help the Batwa community in Uganda. Oh,
There goes our cameraman.
and they know each other. That is ambitious. I was thinking they needed a shave, but maybe not. Walkers and runners.
That was Scott Kellerman in the gorilla suit.
All righty. Thank you.
Well, that's a man who really
Okay.
participates.
Looks like they're going to have a run on August 27th, Saturday, through the 49er Rotary.
It's very fun race, walk or run. You should get in that, Don.
Oh, no.
You just trudge along.
Yeah, that's me.
And marking the end of the parade, a encore presentation from the Ophir Prison Marching Kazoo Band. They like to
cool.
take a lap and come back around. And when they finish, we want you to stay with us. We are going to be talking to Steve Jardina, who is the co-owner of the Golden Era, who's been keeping us hydrated.
Yes, he has.
Also want to thank our sponsors at least one more time. Shelley Smart Shopper. Do you want to run through the list, Don? It's your first time.
Victoria's Sweet Elegance and Party Rentals, Luna's Landscaping, The Flying Broom, Seahorse Ranch, Chem Dry, Mountain Recreation, Bamboo Home Store, Michelle Mangini Massage, Foothill Mattress, Air Gas UPS Store, NCTV, The Golden Era, and the Nevada City Chamber and Grass Valley Chamber and Visitor Center.
You're a natural.
Thank you very much. Here
we go. Another visit from the Ophir Prison Band.
One guy with smoking a cigar.
Now people taking to the streets.
And then the whole town walking behind them.
That's what we've got. I love the saxophone player smoking the cigar.
Yeah, isn't that
when
something?
you can play the sax and have a cigar in your mouth at the same time.
And playing your sax, that's
you
crazy.
You have been playing. And that does wrap up the parade. We are looking for Steve to come on out so we can thank him again for keeping us hydrated. We could do that. We're going to get Steve right out here right now before we sign off. He's coming up. Steve Jardina. Want to thank you so much for the beverages and also for hosting us.
Oh, my pleasure. It's always an honor. It was our first 4th of July, and what a terrific parade, and great to see the community out here.
I was saying to Don that when we did the Nevada County, the Constitution Day Parade, you weren't open yet, but you opened your doors for us. And I love how quickly you've become part of this community and appreciate the support. What made you decide to support NCTV's broadcast?
Oh, well, you're a foundation in the community, and it's our pleasure just to be able to participate in this. The Constitution Day Parade, we were still under construction. I think our internet was established like 3 days ahead of time. Everybody was scrambling to get this together. It turned out really well, and so we're happy to do it. We hope you come back to us in the future for the next Constitution Day Parade.
And this would be the third parade then, because you also had Mardi Gras here, right?
We did have Mardi Gras, right? So we're there's always something going on in Nevada City. That's why it's so much fun to live here and be part of the community. Now the business community for my family.
Anything you want to ask him, Don?
All about to ask, but I sure appreciate the drinks. You made this the best spot to watch the parade out of the whole line here.
Well, we wanted you to know that we're not just a cocktail lounge. We have a whole soda fountain menu in honor of the Prohibition days, when theoretically this was a soda fountain, although we have all the documentation that the speakeasy was right behind the bar and all the whiskey that was being shipped out of Kentucky through the 20s during Prohibition. So we do have a non-alcoholic menu if you're interested.
It's nice to have that. And I know you have live entertainment almost every night that you're open.
We have, especially Friday and Saturday nights, we've been really fortunate. Nevada County is blessed with really terrific musicians. And so Friday, Saturday nights, Sundays, just about every night other than Monday and Tuesday, there's live music here. And my son Eric, who's living in San Francisco and now here, comments constantly the quality of the musicians in this area is better than San Francisco, and and that's just retired, and people that just get together and and come in and want to play, and they really are terrific. We've had comments from a lot of guests from out of town that how great the music is in this town, not just here but throughout Nevada City and throughout the county.
Now your bar is vintage, isn't it? Where'd that come from?
This bar originated. These old bars have a vintage like a car, and so this was made by Brunswick Balke Collender in the late 1890s in Chicago. Yeah, wow. So it's actually got a name, the record, and it was shipped here into Nevada City. The front bar came in 1904 and the back bar came in 1915. And they've been there, sitting there ever since. So it's been remodeled around that bar a few times over the last century, but that bar has been a foundation of the community. Cindy, this is a family business for us. So Cindy, my wife Cindy, really runs it with Jessica. They're running the hospitality and the music, and Eric's got the cocktail program. But she comments about the bar. The community owns this bar. There's so many memories of this, and so we're just the current caretakers of the community's bar at this time.
Well, the bar I'm focusing on this, but a bar with that vintage, we can only rent it like beer, right? I mean,
Exactly. Nobody owns that bar. That bar should be here for the lifetime of all of us and generations to come. And so
I would say it's remodeled me a time or two, is all I'm going to say in the 20 years that I've been visiting it.
Yeah, Holly slipped on it a time or two, yeah.
You would be amazed at the memories that bar has, where people will come back and I got engaged right on that chair. I got divorced right on that chair.
Yeah.
Everybody has a story that's been in this community for any length of time.
It was interesting when Jerry Serena was closing it down. He had people writing in books some of those memories. I had a first date there. It wasn't really a date. Anyway, long story. All right, so we're going to say goodbye, I think, and sign off. It's been a great 4th of July. Thank you so much again for hosting us. We want to say one more time to our sponsors, Shelley Smart Shopper, Victoria's Sweet Elegance and Party Rentals, Luna's Landscaping, The Flying Broom, Seahorse Ranch, Kim Dry, Mountain Recreation, Bamboo Home Store, Michelle Mangini Massage, Foothill Mattress, Airgas UPS Store, NCTV, The Golden Era, and of course the Nevada City Chamber of Commerce, the Grass Valley Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center. Thank you to Don Rogers, publisher of the Union newspaper.
Yeah. This was fun.
And I am Holly Grimaldi Flores with the Union newspaper business development manager. And I think that's it for us.
There you go. Yep.
Happy 4th of July.